Hi everyone, it's me again. Hey, it's just time for a quick update because I realize it's been quite a while since I haven't uploaded a video. Still, the only thing I've been doing is review flights. I haven't gone on any trips and it would have been pretty much pointless. I've gotten to the end of the term, and my focus was really on the final from the commercial ground theory because it was do or die. If I had failed that test, I would have been out of the degree program. So really, all my focus and attention was just studying on that and making sure I passed. Now the commercial one was by far, so far, the hardest, only because it was a different format. We've been using Jefferson with the flight college, and the stage checks were the regular test format that you see and you're familiar with um, throughout doing Jefferson. If you've been taking Jefferson, you know what they're like, and but the final on the commercial ground course were in the format of like the ASA test prep books, like in this format. And these questions are a little bit more sneakier, they're a little bit more trickier than the regular questions. One example, um, one of the questions about the NTSB, the question is the on a plane taxiing out from the ramp going onto the runway discovers a small electrical fire and aborts the takeoff. Do you report this to NTSB straight away? And if you say yes, you would be wrong because it wasn't an in-flight fire. The plane hadn't taken off yet. You're only supposed to report emergencies that happen in flight. And you know, it's the same in regard. One question is wrong for a reason, one is right, and one is not. You know, is less clear. Like it's sneaky. But during the practice sessions that we had in our class, there was some that even my instructor got one occasionally. Like, you know, it can throw you a curveball if you just don't pay attention. If you read it too fast, or if you jump to a conclusion too fast, it's easy to slip up on those compared to the Jefferson. And for me, it's just like taking tests online has always been an issue for me. I know the material. It's just when I'm in front of a computer on a test, I go to pieces. I just don't test well. So, so the different format just wasn't really what I needed. So in regards to my degree, I am almost at the end. That's causing a little bit of a problem because my flying hasn't kept up with my classes. I was okay for this coming term because you need 6 credits for the FAFSA loans and work study and so forth. And I was able to take 3 classes next term: commercial 1, commercial 2, and air carrier operations to have 6 credits. And then after that, I'll be at 5 unless I repeat one I've already tested. Instrument, I am waiting to do the end of course, stage 3 and end of course. I haven't heard back. I sent out an email on Monday, but I haven't received a reply yet. If I haven't anything, it's Saturday now. If I haven't heard anything by Monday, I'll email again. And then hopefully I should be doing the check ride for the instrument after Christmas sometime. I'm going to go ahead and schedule the FAA written for the commercial test straight away. I think if I cannot do it next week, I will, do it after Christmas. It's there's a lot of money needed at the end of the year. I got my 477 for Fenco, for the aviation insurance. I've got to do my medical at some time because my medical runs out in July. I got a second class medical. I'm gonna try and go for the first class medical this time. The only way, what happened last time is I went for the third because I couldn't afford it, and the doctor was nice enough to give me a second one. So I'm just gonna go for. I'm gonna go ahead and apply for the first because I'm more closer to the end. I have started preparing for the end. I haven't really decided on what to do. The multi-engine really isn't an option, although I would like it to be. The college, I can't go out of it. I'm limited by I'm limited by my options with regards to finance or financial aid. So I'm gonna stick with this school. I've applied to a number of Part 135 jobs, which is just basically get my name out. I know I haven't got my commercial land yet, so I probably won't get any of them, but I'm just applying now. So, if I'm hoping to get some feedback from them and just get my name out, then I'm applying. Some of the Part 135s you only need commercial land, and then once I get my multi-engine rating through them, I can transfer those credits to the end of this and get the degree. If I get to the end of the commercial and I still haven't found a job yet, I will go ahead and do this instructor course. Although I'm trying to avoid becoming a Ludix of the North. Someone already nicknamed me that, but a much boring version of Ludix up north. Some random English bloke up north becoming an instructor, basically doing the same thing as he does, but he does it in Florida and I'm doing it in PA here. So to be honest, I just don't think instructing is going to be for me. I don't think I'm going to be a good instructor. I could be wrong, but I'm not limiting my options. I have reached out to Republic Airlines, which is a regional. But once I am at the end of the commercial, I will have my restricted ATP written. I have all the courses and everything that I would need, and I would qualify to get into those kind of airlines at 1,250 hours instead. Already 225. You only need 250 to do the commercial. I was looking through the Part 61, and now you have requirements for commercial, and I have already met most of them. So when I get my instructor, I may point that out to them. The stage one of the commercial one basically doesn't have a check ride. It's all just cross-country work. The commercial 2 is all about the maneuvers, chandelles, lazy eights and stuff like that, learning that. And then at the end of that is when you have your check ride. Really I would like to do Part 135s because if I can get in the regionals, great. If I get into the Part 121s, the Virgin Atlantics, British, big airliners, then whoopee. But I'm not looking to get into the major leagues. I call them the major leagues. Like, I associate the airlines with the major leagues, baseball leagues. The regional airlines are like the AAA. Part 1 of 35s are like AA leagues. That's the way that I find it easier to understand. So I haven't forgotten about you. I haven't forgotten about the video. It's just at the moment, with the finals coming up with that do or die, all my focus was on that passing and making sure I passed. And in regards to flying, we really haven't had much chance to go flying. One of the instructors who works for the company who owns the plane decided to go. Basically, it was human versus moving propeller, and the prop run. The person lost some fingers and lost the side of the hip, some skin off the side of the hip. It was in the news here. I don't know if it made major news or anything, but yeah, they started up the plane. They forgot to take the chocks out. The instructor said, "Hang on a minute." Got out, went out around to try to remove the chocks from the nose wheel, and got hit by the prop. So the plane that I normally fly, or was going to fly, was covered and caked in blood, and was not being able to use. 32177 had a dent in it, which was required being repaired. It came back. We went flying one time, and then it had to go down again because of being. There was only 10 hours until the 100-hour inspection done. Why they didn't do the 100-hour inspection before, returning it to the, while repairing it, I don't know. The favorite class that I had this term was aviation law. It was absolutely fascinating. One of my electives was state and local government, which really gave me a strong foundation to appreciate more about the aviation law. It was, respondeat superior, learning about the fact that while you're in the process of doing your job, you can't be personally sued for libel because you're protected by your employment. So in regards to that instructor, she isn't personally liable because she was she was injured in the process of doing her job. So that makes the company liable. Respondeat superior, lots of Latin. Richard Pepper Esquire taught that class. He's a very good teacher. He was very relaxed, but yeah, he's a good lawyer and a good teacher. So yeah, lots of fun. I'm going to be doing a year review video, hopefully to get it out by the end of the year. But if I don't upload another video, have a happy Christmas. I will, as soon as I get a date, or as soon as I know anything about the check ride, basically I'll update you. I'll put a date video up or something like that. But yeah, I'm at the end of instrument. I'm starting the commercial. The only thing that's left is just to get it done. Yeah, I feel it. Alright guys, thank you very much for watching. Have a good one.